Hello guys, it's Jenny Jen the Plant Friend coming to you with another planty video. And you probably already figured it out that it's going to be a plant care video. I had such a fun time last week. Thank you guys for all of your comments and suggestions. It was so awesome to read. But yeah, and that you could see my excitement over my plant haul last week. But yeah, so this week I've got to do some work. I can't just celebrate, you know, I have to do work. So I have some plants that have outgrown, well, they're pots. And so we've got to go up. And I'm looking at one, trying to decide how far up I'm going to go. I also have my anthuriums that I want, or I don't know if I'm going to do it 3 of them or just 1 of them today. But anyway, if this is your first time joining me, welcome to my channel. Yes, we are excited this month. Yeah, so thank you for clicking on the video. If you're a returning subscriber, I always appreciate you. I love you guys so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you for all of your comments again and support. So yeah, let's get into this video. So it doesn't really matter where I start, but I always do this. I line things up and then I change my mind about what I want to start with. So what I have is my beautiful Finlaysonii, Hoya Finlaysonii. It is in pond, and she is, as you can see, very root bound. And what's happening is this one, she only has 1 peduncle, and it tries to bloom. It gets the flowers, but then the flowers fall off. And I'm wondering if that's because it is so root bound. I don't know. I don't know why that happens. But anyway, that's what we're going to do. So I'm going to try to leave her on this trellis and get her out of this small pot. I am going to turn the camera down so you guys can see what I'm doing here. Yeah, I think that's good. Okay, so it's pretty dry. I didn't want to water it because I knew I was going to be up potting it today. I might have to take this trellis off. Well, I'm going to have to anyway, so I might as well. So yeah, things are happening around here. I mean, I had to bring in, I'm in Georgia, and we had a cold snap last night, and I have plants on the sun porch, and I have plants on the front porch, but I have space heaters out there. Well, don't you know that it tripped last night, and so when I woke up this morning, my plants were freezing. My babies were so cold, and I didn't know that. So that's something we have to look out for. They can pretty much stay out there if hold on, if the heater is on. Okay, you always end up losing a few roots. Okay, so let's take this off. There we go. Yeah, that could be why she's not flowering. Look at this. There's nothing. I mean, she took to the pond, but so yeah. So the pot that I was going to use was this one, because I don't like to go just really fast up, but then I end up just going up a couple months later. Or I can go, I'm gonna go with this one. I'm gonna go ahead and just jump up to the big girl. It's not really that big. You don't want to go too much larger than what it was in, but I needed to get a little wick here. But yeah, so we had a cold snap in Georgia, and it was very cold out on both porches. The thing went out on both. I was like, what is that about? But they're okay. So I moved a bunch of plants in this morning, and get my leca here, and hopefully they're going to be okay. So I'll just take the pot out so you guys can see. I'm just going to put it about 1/3 up. Okay. And then I don't think I need the tape any longer. Okay. Okay. It looks like it needs to go down in there some to me, but let's see how we can do that. I was really trying not to take her off this trellis, but well, I think that'll be fine. So I am going to reuse this leca pawn that came off of her. This back feel here. I think I'm also going to show you guys a surprise at the end of this video of a plant that I just got that I said was going to be seen in every video I do through the end of the year. I have some interesting things happening. Okay, I like that. I like that a lot. And I love the little window there in the little self-watering pot with the wick and everything. And then that way I can see when this guy needs to be watered or whatever. She is putting out, she has 3, 1, 2, well, it was 3. I counted 3 earlier. 3 new leaves. Hope I didn't knock something off. I see the 2 here, and then there was 1 somewhere. Oh, there it is. It's bigger. But 1 here and 2 down there. So she's putting out 3 new leaves. So she's happy with the pond. But yeah, so that's the first plant that we're going to up pot. We'll sit her here. I'm going to go ahead and water her because that'll weigh her down some. Plus, because she's been so dry and waiting on me to do this, let's go ahead and give her a good drink. Just gonna go ahead and give her a nice drink. She's been so patient for the last couple of days waiting on me to take care of this. So there we go. And I just put the water reservoir up to the top of the line, not quite to the top of the little window, because the wick is gonna do the work. But yeah, and because it's heavier now, I feel more secure with just kind of putting her off to the side there. Okay, so the next guy is well, let's do this one. This one's easier, even though I wanted to go stick with pawn, but I'm gonna go ahead and go to the next guy. Now this is my Anthurium forgetii. I love this plant. She's wasn't doing so well. She was in the one leaf club for a long time. She has flowered, and guys, she's pushing out another leaf there. She just pushed out this one. So she's happy with her setup, except she's a little root bound. So all I'm going to be doing with her is, well, I'm going to put her off to the side there for a second. You see that? And so I'm planning to keep this guy in the moss. I'm not planning on growing my Anthurium outside in soil. I'm not going to take all the moss off one day. No. That's where they will grow in the moss. So all I'll be doing is moistening this moss and just fill in a larger pot and putting her straight over into the larger pot there. And this is just water. It's not any nutrients in this, but when I water the moss, when I water the plant, I do put nutrient solution in there. And so this is our pot, and so we're just going to like so. And we're just gonna sit her right over inside. Make sure it's up on the sides there. There we go, just like that. And then we're just gonna squeeze some moss around the sides of it. And make sure all of the roots are covered. Oh, well. She does live in my IKEA greenhouse cabinet. And she's been there for, I think it's a couple years now, and so that's where she's going to live. Probably need to purchase some more sphagnum moss, because this is just this one that's taking up all of this. And I have my Thai constellation, my smaller albo are all growing in sphagnum moss, and so if this one is taking this much. Oh, I said forgetti-eye, but forgetti-eye white stripe, by the way. Okay. There we go. So now that new leaf has room to push out. And what we're going to do is just put her in this cover pot here and put her back in the cabinet. But yeah, so that one's done. And you know how I always like to save the big job for last, and I'll tell you why. Typically it's a bigger mess. I make a bigger mess when I'm whatever the biggest plant I have to do. So I'm gonna show you guys, but I have to get everything ready for her. Okay guys, so this is my Hoya Abavada. And I am going to find the picture with a date on when I got this guy. But she has been in pon. I think I put her in pon shortly after I got her. And by the way, she has about 8 new leaves about to come in on her. And she's outgrown this pot, and this is the rest of her. So I'm thinking about trailing her up on a plank. I'm thinking that's what I want to do. And so the first thing we're going to do, we're going to put some, hold on one second here. I'm hoping I don't break anything, but oh goodness. Oh, I'm hitting that peduncle. She has 2 peduncles, and they look like they're active. So we're hoping to get some blooms out of this guy finally. This is going to be a Leca Pon mix. So I typically put Leca in the bottom to, otherwise the pon will just, some of these holes are so big the pon would just go straight through. And actually, do I have that other pon? I mean Leca. I don't think I do. Okay, because I need the larger pieces to plug those holes on the side. But I think we're okay here. So what I want to do is dump this out. Oh, goodness, goodness, goodness. I don't know if you guys will be able to see what I'm doing here, but so what I'm doing is I'm just shaking the pond out. Okay, change of plans. I'm going to use this pot instead of the other pot. I think it's a little big. Also, I think she'll do okay in this pot. So let's see here. Oh yeah. Yeah. Okay. So what I'm doing here is I'm going to put her in this pot. And so okay. I think I kind of need to Alrighty. So now we're just going to backfill using the same leca. Okay. So this is what we have. I know that you guys couldn't see what I was doing, but it's just backfilling. I mean, how interesting is that, right? But let me just show you what we have. And then I'm going to show you the final product. I don't know if I'll be able to do this on screen or not, but I have a bigger bucket that I'm going to sit this down in. And yeah, okay. So we're gonna, in the meantime, I think she needs to kind of go like that. All right. Let's see if the peduncles made it through all of that. Looks like they're okay. Look like I didn't lose any of the new leaves, so that's good. Okay, so you guys won't be able to see, but once I get it situated, I will turn the camera down. But my goal, can you see that much? Let's turn it up for starters. My goal is to grow her up this plank. That's my goal. Her goal might be something different. So, let's see. I think, all right, well, let's just do it. So what we'll do, I'm just going to take her and sit her down in the bucket. Oh, that's so pretty. If I can get that to grow up just like this. Oh my goodness. That's beautiful. Okay, I'll show you guys in a minute. Hold on, just hold on. Okay guys, so I moved the camera down on the floor, and I have these little clips here that I'm going to attach to the board in various places to hold this up, and then I'm going to secure it with some plant Velcro, because she's kind of heavy. So you just clip the, I hope you guys can see what I'm doing, because, okay. Oh, lovely. Okay, so it's okay. This is when a second set of hands would be very helpful. Can you guys see? I'm just going up the board with it. Alright guys, I'm going to take the camera up and show you guys what I did. So I put this plank in the bucket just for some support, and then I took those little clips, and some are working and some are not, so we'll probably still go around with some Velcro, plant Velcro. This is where the plant just sort of spent off in several different directions and got really full. And I guess I could have propagated, but I just really wanted to see what she would do. Not sure what happened with this little leaf here, but it's not doing the best. But there's so many more new leaves coming out. And you can see two there, and there's all up and down this vine. So, but yeah, so this from a distance is what it's going to look like. And she'll go next to the rest of the plants on planks. So I have several genuses, sorry, but some are directly, and the Syngonian is actually taken to the plank, and I'll just show you real quick. You see how this root here is, this area root is actually stuck here on the plank. So it did work, and these are reaching for it. So I'm anticipating that it's sort of on a plank and a moss pole, because it was so rooted in the moss pole and I couldn't get it off of there, and I just wanted to let her go. And so you can see, look how much bigger the leaves are getting with that situation, and she just put out this one. It hasn't even completely unfurling. But back to the task at hand. So yeah, I'll keep you guys posted on how this guy is doing. But so yeah, okay. So I think right in here where she's so heavy, I'm going to back it up with some plant tape here, plant Velcro, whatever you want to call it. So I may have to put a small piece of Velcro there, but these seem to be holding pretty good. So I'm pleased with that. Okay, guys. Whew. I know I did that the last time. That's my new thing. I love that. Anyway, this concludes this video for today plant care, plant chores, getting the plants taken care of. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment at the bottom. And as you can see, my Hoya Avovado is all planked up, and yeah. So thank you again, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.